Good morning, everyone. This is a short interview for Juliana Gomez. Juliana is a person, is a colleague from my work, and I decided to select Juliana because she's a person that I admire a lot, and maybe she can bring me some important tips to be a good mentor. So, Juli, could you please make a brief introduction of who you are?
Good morning. I'm Juliana Gomez Lince. I've been with Ingredient now for 10 years, and I've known Leonardo since the day I started working. I'm currently leading the plant based ingredients portfolio for the South America region, meaning I oversee the sales of this portfolio, the P&L, and also work understanding consumers and customers' needs in order to deliver new product launches which meet their demands.
Okay, thank you, Juli. So my first question is, how do you manage the difficult or bad situations in your life? I mean, how do you deal with things when they don't go well?
How do I work around difficult situations in life? I'd say it's important to listen to your mind and your body. When I say this is because mental health is really important. So understanding that you should not be impulsive does not mean that you have to hold back on feelings. It's important to cry if you need to, and if you're really mad, I find exercise and journaling to be very helpful.
Okay, this connects to the next question, and that is, how do you keep your balance in your life? I mean, how do you spend your time between your work and your family?
It's also important to be surrounded by the people you love and find comfort with. So, sharing your experience with someone you trust who loves you gives you courage to move forward and look past a difficult moment, which is why your personal life is key. I try to wrap things up by 5 or 6 p.m. in order to have time to share with my family and friends, read a book, go to the gym, and weekends are sacred and booked for my loved ones.
Okay, my next question is, what are the things that annoy or bother you the most, and why?
I'd say that I'm a pretty straightforward person, so the opposite to that and people that are not truthful bothers me. I think this aspect impacts life in general. In the professional life, I am a strong believer in teamwork, and the base for teamwork is trust. If people are not able to be true to themselves and others, building trust is going to be very difficult, and this directly impacts in results and the how of the delivery of these results, which is equally important on the how as to the result itself.
So based on what you answered, what do you think is the key to maintain a good communication? Is trust the key?
Well, to be honest, I don't know. Like, I couldn't say for sure that trust is the main component on having a good communication because you can actually communicate quite well with people who you don't trust or even have an issue with, even strangers. I think that the goal here is this is a hard question, but I do believe that a key element is also to listen um, in all sorts of communication. And when I say listen, I mean that you really need to listen not only what the person is saying verbally, but a lot of the communication happens with gestures and facial expressions. So just really tune in on what the person is saying with their words and also with their gestures. That gives you a lot of information. And it also helps you understand that person, understand their point of view, where they're coming from, and ensures that you're able to respond accordingly. So I think that in the end, listening holds a very key element on the communication. Trust, I believe, is more around building teamwork and working with other people, which in the end is what enables everyone to deliver
Okay,
on results.
thank you. And Juli, have you ever made a small change in your life that resulted in a great success?
I've learned to be more patient. I've learned to listen and observe, or at least I try, in order to give people a chance. This is very difficult to apply, but in the end, you may be surprised and also learn not to lean on the first impression.
Okay, okay. And my final question is, uh, what is the most important failure that you've ever had, and how did you recover from it?
This has helped me overcome difficult times. I don't particularly like the word failure, to be honest, because I feel like it's synonymous of end. And a failure for me is just a lesson. I've had several in my life, moments when I felt lost, but there is really no such thing. I find that there's always an opportunity for you to improve and reinvent yourself. And mindset is a key aspect in such a situation.
Okay, okay, Juli, that's all. Thank you for attending this short interview, and I look forward to learning some of the things that you told me. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Leonardo, for considering me for this interview. I had a blast, to be honest, talking to you, and well, I hope to continue working with you and learning from you.
Okay, okay, Juli, thank you.